Welcome back to Living Local. Alternating Currents is a cultural event like no other in the Quad Cities. Kicking off its third year, it features more than 100 opportunities to enjoy a wide variety of music, film, comedy, and art across a dozen local venues in downtown Davenport. Here to tell us more about that is Kyle Carter with the Downtown Davenport Partnership, as well as Bret Dale with River Music Experience. Guys, thanks so much for being here.
Yeah, thanks
for having us.
So Kyle, how did Alternating Currents get its start?
Yeah, you know, we had modeled it after South by Southwest in Austin, and we wanted to create an event that enabled people to really explore all of downtown while also enjoying this really amazing scene that we've been building here for so long.
Yeah, something to be proud of for sure. Why is Downtown Davenport hosting this event?
You know, we've just grown to the point that we have the ability to do it in the first place. I mean, we've got tons of venues, great restaurants, we've got the physical space to really be the infrastructure for this. And I think people enjoy the just kind of choose your own adventure exploration of this.
Yeah, and as the downtown is bouncing back after the historic flooding earlier this year, why do you think it's a great location to host the event?
Yeah, well, I mean, first of all, we're fine now. You know, most everyone is back up and running with a few exceptions, but there's more than enough for the festival to go around. And if anybody's looking for a way to support downtown, this is the weekend to come down and check it all out.
That's exactly what I was thinking too. What a great opportunity. If you haven't already, which you should be, if you haven't been to downtown supporting those businesses, amazing opportunity to hit a lot of different venues in one weekend.
Yeah.
Bret, how is RME involved with all this?
Well, we get to host some shows. Our Friday Live at 5, we're going to have Ben Miller Band from Missouri, which is great. The Calliope Musicals, which is like a confetti cannon explosion of fun livelihood on stage, I guess, for lack of it, literally. Friday night in the Redstone Room, Saturday in the Redstone Room, we have G-Love, which is always a pleasure to have him. Plus the big event that we get to help throw on with Rick Palmer from the Adler and Kyle and all of his crew at downtown. Ellis Kell's birthday bash.
Wow.
Yeah, it's always really important for us to try and celebrate Ellis as much as possible, and Kyle is a champion of making sure that that happens with so many great people. So Friday and Saturday we're going to do a vinyl record sale with live music. We're going to have a lot of Ellis's friends playing. Mo Carter, his wife. We have Tony Hepner and friends doing the Who's Dads, Ellis's old band. We're going to have Hal Reed and Andrew Landers coming in to support that. So it's another festival and a festival, and proceeds to the vinyl sales are going to go to the River Music Experience, the Noon Optimist Club, and Ellis's family's charity, the Carly Rose Kell Music Scholarship Fund, which is amazing.
That is a lot going on at RME. I mean, and we all know, Bret, that you guys just put on such high quality musical performances there. You're constantly educating our community about music and helping kids get an opportunity to test their skills in that and learn more about that. What do you think is the advantage of being able to have kind of this extra platform with Alternating Currents to kind of spread what you guys are all about?
It's just a great way to showcase all the talent that we have locally, let alone the kids. On Saturday in the Army Courtyard, we're going to have a lot of kid activities. We're going to get the Botanical Center involved. We have the Figgy involved. We're going to be making some instruments. We're going to run a big drum circle. We're going to have a kid band play. It's just going to be a blast. There's so many little things going on inside of the massive Alternating Currents Festival, which is great, and it brings the community together, young and old.
Yeah, Bret just scratched the surface on all the music that's going to be there. Kyle, in addition to the music, there is so much more. There are so many different mediums that you guys have pulled into this event. So kind of walk us through that plethora.
Yeah, I mean, it is. On the website, on the Alternating Currents website, it starts to lay it all out. And you really need to go there or download the app so you can just see the totality of it. It is over 100 different performances, but there's art shows. You know, Becky Fest is going on with all the maker space. We have a drag show that's going on. We have a real interesting kind of TED Talk type event regarding brewing. We're using the Exit Realty space as a venue in addition to Raccoon Motel and Redstone Room. So that'll be a weird, just like warehouse, brick, concrete floors. Probably never see another show there again. Punk band called Radkeys doing a show there. But that, I mean, that's just like, it is just scratching the surface. Like, we could talk for the next hour and probably not cover all of the content that we've got.
Wow, there is so much for people to look forward to. So how does the admission work?
Yeah, so it runs just like South by does, where when you get a weekend pass, that gets you your wristband, that gets you into any of the paid venues. So that's like Redstone, Raccoon, and the exit space. But all the other shows are free anyway, and so there's a ton of free content. We have that. Then on Thursday is the Adler show. So the Adler's a separate ticket, and that's Keller Williams doing all Grateful Dead stuff. So if you're a Grateful Dead fan, you absolutely need to be at the show. But Max Weinberg is opening for him, and that's Bruce Springsteen's drummer and the guy that's been on Conan for a decade.
Wow.
And so people hear that name, and they're like, why do I know that? And like, well, I'm pretty sure you know who Bruce Springsteen and Conan are. And you tie that all together with the Grateful Dead stuff that Keller's doing, and Thursday is going to be a really cool show too.
Wow, and how does the priority access pass work?
Yeah, so the wristband basically says that I can get into a paid venue, but it's still first come, first served because there's only so many people we can fit in a venue. So if there's a show like G-Love or War and Treaty at Raccoon especially, get there early to make sure that you can get in. It gives you the right to be in there, but you still got to get in line and make sure that you get there early for the really popular stuff. But it's rare that that's an issue. I mean, there's a handful of shows that might even come into play with. There's so much going on downtown that you'll find something to do.
Awesome. Well, Kyle, Bret, guys, thank you so much. Again, we only scratched the surface. As Kyle said, definitely want to go online and check out just all they have going on. It's just an incredible event that you guys have hosted in the past couple of years. I'm so excited to see what you guys produce this year.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't even touch film and comedy.
Right, no kidding. Seriously, I wish we had more time, but we do have to wrap up. Kyle, Bret, thanks so much as always.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, you guys, to find all the events happening during Alternating Currents, you can find them on Facebook. We'll also have the details posted on ourquadcities.com. More Living Local rolls on after this break.